I restarted the phone just like I did before. What can I say? I'm in Gatlinburg, and it is just traffic. Traffic. There. There's the traffic. Bumper to bumper. I never thought it would be this crowded. People all over the place. And it is drizzling. And it is 45 degrees. I don't know if anybody's out there or not. Is there anybody out there? Jimmy Spencer, good evening. How are you, John Esper? I'm back. I'm back. Gary 2Rs, welcome back. Thank you. I had to wait till I could find a spot to pull over, restart the phone and stuff. But is that clear? I'm getting serenaded here. Surprising crowd. I can't wait to see the rest of it. Dry Creek, hello again. How are you? I gotta stay away from this guy or I'll get a copyright strike. John Esper, pictures, crystal rich. Thank you. I had nothing to do with it, but Jimmy Spencer, hello Rob and Denise. Gary 2Rs. I didn't used to be this crowded. Oh, it didn't used to be crowded in this Thanksgiving. No, you're right. It used to pretty much at around this time the streets would be bare because I don't know how many stores are open. John Esper, it looks like you're getting the rain we got yesterday. Yeah, it's not heavy. It's just this light, misty thing, which obviously isn't stopping anybody. Jimmy saying hello, Gary and John. Made sure I took all my medicine before I went to Thanksgiving dinner, which is fine. It's nice to have an Tim, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a long time. Happy Thanksgiving, Jeff and Miss Marie. Thank you for joining us, Tim. Where you been? Where you been? On the run again? Gary 2Rs, Dry Creek. Are you on the road to Gatlinburg? I think they're already here, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. Gary 2R saying hi, Jimmy. Gary's been with us a long time. And I appreciate that, Gary. Jimmy Spencer, hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I think so. Things are good. You know, now that for the moment, we got rid of the wacko left temporarily. I don't know. They're already up to shenanigans. You know, these people are never going to learn. They are never going to learn that they're not meant to win because they're not in lockstep with the rest of America. I mean, Americans have spoken. They're tired of this crap. Tired about does a boy go in a girl's room? Does a girl go in a boy's room? Should I have a poll? Should I not have a poll? You know, it's like, stop it. Stop it already. This is insanity. Kevin Music, hello Jeff. Happy Thanksgiving, my friend. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Dry Creek, we are Gary from Pigeon Forge. Are you in Pigeon Forge now? We'll have to get together tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day at the stores. Oh, goodness gracious. I can imagine. Or are you going to go, everyone's going to go do the Black Friday thing? Mary Lee Robinson, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Yes, say hello to Tim. We got some drinkers. Bonnie Richardson, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Gary 2Rs, Robin Denise, guess I miss seeing you. Yeah, it's hit and miss with most of us. You know, we don't stay stationary too long, which is good. I don't want to. A moving target is harder to hit. But you can see the traffic. Look how long it has taken me to just get to this main light here. I have another Gatlinburg video that I'm editing right now. Bonnie Richardson looks busy. It is Bonnie. It's very, very busy. Dry Creek Beard Care. Oh no, Gary. Check out, the holidays are just around the corner. And if you want to give somebody a gift that they will appreciate for a really long time, not one of those gifts that they put in the bottom drawer of their dresser and then re-wrap it and then re-gift it. No, 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 no. Go to drycreekbeardcare.com and check out what they have for sale. Now, I could highly recommend the tobacco field products. And what is that called? Christmas Eve, the cookie one? Denise, is that, which one is that? That was nice. Marie liked that one too a lot. She said you showed that to her. I'm surprised she didn't just buy them. She's got her own card and stuff, but she's cheaper than me sometimes. She really is. She's very protective of her money, you know. But check out their stuff. They got candles, they got body wash, hand creams, beard care for men, care stuff for women that I'm sure you'll appreciate. All made with natural ingredients. No stuff that's really not good for you that you buy in the box stores. Stay away from that stuff. You don't want. It's like you're dipping in, going out to your garage and rubbing chemicals on your face that maybe has a smell of almonds or vanilla. No, 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 don't do that. You want the natural stuff, and that's what you get it with Dry Creek Beard Care. All right, made it past the first light. DryCreekBeardCare.com. The air is crisp. I've got the windows down. Air is nice, crisp. In your head, zombie, zombie. She's dead food now. She's a zombie. Stupid chick had the world by the yin yangs and she kills herself. What the hell? What's the matter with you people? Gary Tour, Dry Creek, great soap. See? There you go. Yeah, they carry the soaps, anything that goes on your body. And that's for men and women too. So it's not, even though it says Dry Creek Beard Care, it's more than beard care. Looks pretty down here, doesn't it? Oh, sorry. That's a little bit better. Picture still clear because it looks good on my end, but that doesn't mean squat. It doesn't. I wonder if the dampness has something to do with it. Bonnie says, looking for the old time Lysol. I see it. The places to find that, Dry Creek, so glad you like it, Karen. The place you can find the old Lysol, which is really harsh on your body. You want dry skin, use Lysol. It cleans real good because it's got lye in it, but you find them at the places like that are general stores. They have that in their title, quotes in the air, general stores, because they carry that stuff. Because there are people who still make lye soap. It's good, if you want whites, use a bar of lye soap, or if you can get lye powder. I don't know if you can still get lye powder or not. Talk to Dry Creek Beard Care about that. Maybe they'll come out with a line of laundry detergent. The air is nice and clear too, I noticed. Dry Creek. Ours are mostly shea butter and mango butter based, Bonnie. Some goat milk too. Yeah, all natural. You're not going to find any shenanigans going on there. No siree. So pretty. I hope you guys enjoy this, because I'm enjoying it. I can tell you that right now. Randall Fraley from Randall in Chattanooga. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone at Vacation Station TV. Thank you, Randy. And to you. I'm trying to keep the window clear for you. Okay. Look at that line of traffic. Not bad on this side because we're kind of in between lights. Leslie, Robert Denise wants some charcoal soap, but can't order now. Oh, I missed that. Because won't be here to get it. And next mail, do they have any at Coal Miner's Daughter? Good question. They might. Get back on track. Sipping my coffee. It's not really raining anymore, so that's good. It looks like it rained for a while. Dry Creek. Yes, there is. There you go. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Bonnie Richards, thank you for letting me know. Dry Creek beer. That you don't see every day. Hare Krishna is going down the street. Huh. We can hand it to you in a few days. That's from Dry Creek. Leslie. Yay, okay. You see all types here in Gatlinburg. That's a first for me, the Hare Krishners. They seem like a happy bunch of people. I wonder if they play those bongo drums all night at like their apartment. Wouldn't you love to live next to them? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Dry Creek saying, I'll text you, Leslie. Something wearing a rabbit head. Definitely, would the rain bring out the weird people? I don't know. A little bit closer look at the peoples. Okie dokie, Leslie. It's fun to look at the people. Bet you never thought in 1,000 years to see a couple of Hare Krishnas dancing down the street. It wasn't on my bucket list, but I'm adding it to it. Saying, yeah, I saw that. I got that all right. Got that on video. I think I'll use that as my JPEG. Because like normally I get the crowds, but that's going to be different. Ooh, Elton John. Oh, that's a really nice album. Oh, I love that album. Makes me want to listen to it when I get home. One of the old Elton John albums before he went wacko. Yeah. Talented man, but a little different. They definitely play better music at night than compared to the days. The days it's pretty much strictly country music. And, pretty good Thanksgiving crowd, Thanksgiving evening crowd. I like it. I like it. Oh, you know who I saw the other day? And that's the video I'm working on right now. is K&E RVTV. They walked right in front of me at a crosswalk. I yelled at them, and then they realized, oh, it's just Jeff. Bonnie, we're just, how much is it cost? The best bet, Bonnie, is, I'm trying to get a good picture here, but it's very difficult. Sorry, because the car is moving. Ah, come on. The best place is to go to the city parking. $10 all day long, and that's till they close. You can go there in the morning, put in your $10, and you don't have to move your car. It's undercover. Anywhere else is going to be $20 or more. So I don't. I'm not going to pay $20. I don't. If you have a handicap placard, the city will waive the fee. You go to these other pay-fors, they do not honor. They do not honor handicap stickers. I checked them. So just letting you know. Burned down the mission. That's what Dry Creek. On an average, $20 at all the lots. The parking is 151. 151? What? Where'd you get 151? What? I'm not parking there. I'm not driving a Rolls Royce. If I was, I still wouldn't pay that kind of money. I wish I could have got that on tape. It's a weird. The lady next to me, $15 now at the city garage. I'll have to double check that. Did they raise the rates? Anyway, I was saying here, I'm parked at the light. As you can see, the lady opens up her door and she throws up right next to my car. She just opened her mouth and hurled out a bunch of nuggets of something, soup and something else. That was pleasant. Oh, Lord. It's almost like being in New York City. That's normal for New York City. Welcome to Gatlinburg. Yeah, you do see some interesting things here. Denise, could you check that out for me? See if it is $15, so I don't lie to people, because I feel like now I've lied to the general public. Never done. I don't know. There's some serious traffic here. They're probably eating the Wi-Fi, which is most likely. Seems to be a little bit better. It hasn't canceled out on me yet. For those of you who don't know where we are, we're in Gatlinburg, Thanksgiving evening live. Please hit the like button. I'd like to see a few more people in the room. I guess everybody's watching football or something. Or maybe like that lady throwing up. Puking up everything. What a way to waste a Thanksgiving dinner, right? You hurl it outside your car. Oh, Martha, the food was delicious. It was absolutely. Buddy Wilkinson, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving, Jeff and Miss Marie. Thank you, buddy. Look at this line. Isn't that something? Where go? Well, I said before, KVTV walked in front of my car in the crosswalk. I got them on the video, So show, it was fun. It was cute. They came up, talked to the car and stuff. They're nice people. I really like to do with them. The girls are really neat. They're living life. Dry Creek. Ah, it's still $10 at the garage. We had heard they were about to raise it. I don't doubt that they'll raise it. I mean, that makes sense that sooner or later. I mean, come on, Bidenomics. Look what it did for all of us. Look how we benefited from that. Son of a bitch. All right, now you're going to be a good driver? That's nice. You be a good driver. Thank you. Unbelievable. It's NOC here. It's a lot like an LL Bean. Oh, that thing went out of whack real quick. The NOC, it's expensive. Cabela's or LL Bean. It's a little too pricey. I'm not going to pay $50 for a T-shirt. That just isn't going to happen. Barb Stewart, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you too. I hope you have a wonderful day. Traffic is there. You can see it. The truck is right there, and he's the last car before I get in. There's a lot of traffic out here right now. I gave the birds extra seed today for Thanksgiving, and the raccoons, they got extra kibbies because they deserve extra kibbies. I think I'll go this way. Yeah, that makes more sense right now. So you can see the traffic. You know that I'm not kidding. Yeah, it's definitely cool. The person wanted to make a right, but he was in the left lane. That didn't make a lot of sense. And then he just kind of drove on. What the heck is going on here? Bonnie Richardson. I think I'm done buffering for a little while. Believe me, it wouldn't. It's not what it's on my agenda. Not at all. You get an idea what's going on here right now. I just want to share it with you. So many people have told me that they can no longer, for whatever reason, health reasons, age reasons, and they appreciate me doing these things, and that's really what I do it. Thank you, John. Hit the thumbs up. Yeah, I appreciate that. Only got 9 thumbs up and 28 people in the room. What the heck is happening here today? I can't get this thing to lock. Phone has a lock on it to lock the focus. We'll see. Let's see, what's on the agenda for tomorrow? I have a list from Miss Marie. She gave me a list. But I do want to stop by Walmart. I do want to still check out the TVs. If there's nothing there, oh well. Nice and pretty though. Kind of get an idea there. Still drizzling. Pigeon Forge was packed, but a lot of stores were closed, which to me, if I was a business owner, I would surely be open Thanksgiving. You can go home later on tonight and eat your turkey, suck down your giblets and all that stuff. Protect your giblets. And thank you for getting me that information, Denise. Whoever gave you that erroneous information didn't know what they were talking about. So I had you check it. What did you guys do? Barb Stewart. I see Kim and Erin are back in town. I like those girls. They're fun. Yeah, they're living life. That's. I agree. Do that. If anybody knows that, I do now. You know, now that I'm much older, I probably would have done a few things differently and not waited till I can't do them. Bonnie Richardson. I have bills to pay tomorrow. This doesn't everybody? I want to see the Hare Krishners again. I need to laugh. It shouldn't be buffering now. Is it buffering? Or is it still on? It's clear on my end. That's what, see, I don't get an end signal. I'm the originating signal. So to me, it's always clear. I depend on you guys to tell me. Denise, is it clear yet? Okay, reconnecting. I love Christmas lights. I think that's very tastefully done. Um, when you hear it, it has a different impact, and this is the best I can do for you guys. I'm sorry, but it's very Christmassy. The air is crisp and cool. Stores are definitely. I'm trying to find them. They're closed. That I don't understand. When I had my businesses, not the radio stations, when I had my other stores, I would be open all the time. I never closed. Never. I pay if you close the doors. Oh, I want to go home. I want to do this. Well, then you shouldn't have got into business. It's pretty much clear. It's not going to be completely clear right now. Yeah, they're sucking up the bandwidth. Juanita over here next to me, she didn't realize she had to stop. Don't worry, I won't be hearing that after January. It's going to be a whole different world here. With Tom Holman, he's going to clean house. Trump's going to try to get in. I think he will. He's going to get the National Guard in and maybe more. And they're just going to start rounding people up in the streets and everything. I mean, not in a bad way. They're not going to go after you and I or anything like that. They know who they're going after. I bet Frog King Tom is watching football right now. Pretty sure. He's a big football fan. He's a sports head. I was watching, not that you guys care, but it was a marathon, a librarian's marathon, and I like the librarians. It's silly, it's corny, but it's fun. It's silly fun. Yeah, all these places are closed. All these, what's the matter with you people? You know that this is a busy day. Tomorrow will be even crazier here. All the stores will be open, and everybody's Black Friday. Now, isn't that racist? Black Friday? Well, how come I don't hear anything about that? I don't hear anybody saying, "Oh, we can't call it that. We have to call it, well, Ebony." Charcoal Friday. That doesn't work. We don't want to offend anybody. You know, we got to watch everything we say and do. We got to walk on eggshells wherever we go. Not anymore. Jeff never walked on eggshells. If you're an idiot, you're an idiot. Early when I want to get my life. John Esper, I always say Merry Christmas, not Happy Holidays. Yes, Merry Christmas. Happy Thanksgiving. It's not Kwanzaa. That's a make made up name, you know, all that other crap. But I like watching in the morning, Bonnie Rich. It's true, right, Bonnie? The the ghetto trash. There's this guy there. He's a really neat guy, Bob Stewart. Bonnie, let the man get his job done. Yeah, that's right. There's jobs to do, and we don't need to be interfered with. But there's this black guy. I can't remember his Tyrone, I think is his name, and he calls out his own kind for being setting them back 200 years. He goes, 200 years we've been wanting this and wanting that. That looks like a Cybertruck. There it is. Look at it. There it is, right there, Cybertruck. Isn't that neat? Loud and proud. And it's on every day. I forget what it's Judgment this or Judgment whatever. And it's amazing. These ghetto queens, they go into a store and they stuff, especially like a grocery store, they stuff in their pants and in their bras meat. They go to the grocery stores like Kroger or Walmart and they stuff their bodies full of meat, and then they get caught. And they go, I didn't steal nothing, I didn't steal nothing, this is racist, and blah, 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 blah. And then, the cops get, okay, they have to get a female black cop, because God forbid a female white cop does anything, and they make them empty their person of the meat. And then I wonder, do they put that right back on the shelf after that's been down their pants? Hell no. I don't know what I'm going to catch. You're a ghetto snake. I'm not buying that meat. I am not. I really want to get over. Thank you, sir. Okay. Come on. Let them go. Thank you. Very kind man. And it's amazing how this guy calls out his own kind. And he makes sense. He goes, I've got kids. First thing I teach them is not to steal anything. Don't take anything that's not yours. I mean, it makes sense. He's got common sense. And but these ghetto snakes, they think they're entitled, and the mouths on them. And today I was watching one, and she got caught for murder. She had run over a man with his dog. They've been searching for her for years. They finally found her, and they threw her in the back of the wagon, and one minute she's praying, and then literally in the next sentence she's cursing up a storm. What are you doing? What's wrong with your head? These are the people that are out there, the entitled ones. Hello, there you are. They're right there. Dry Creek Beard Care, right there. Look at that. I passed them by. That's something. We're right here. Harry Krishna. I wonder, did you see the Harry Krishners? Bonnie Richardson, the ugly tree. Yeah, I don't like it at all, Bonnie. Jesus is the reason to see it. That's right. If we had more God in our lives and we taught people right from wrong, black from white, and I don't mean that in a racist way. I mean, it's either right or it's wrong. There's no gray area when it comes to doing the things you inherently know. And from the moment you can talk and be part of the human race, you know what's right and what's wrong. But some people think, no, I don't have to do that. What else did I hear? Just to share with you the stupidity. AOC, that whack job. How the hell did she ever get voted in? She wants to give the illegals reparations. and that we should pay for them. So we need to pay them for illegally entering our country and give them what they want. This was yesterday, she said this. And I'm listening. This chick really needs to be bitch slapped a few times because she's something else. She's a whack job. Bonnie, amen. Thank you. I'm preaching, I'm doing my thing. I'm soapboxing because I get really mad when I hear people think that they are entitled. Yeah, you could always use that word, but they think that they've risen above you and I. And who told you that? You're no better than me, and I'm no better than you. We all work hard for a living. We all try to do the best we can. But when an idiot goes into a store and starts stealing, I mean, a whole bunch of these videos where they go, and it's always, almost always, I try to be as accurate as I can, almost always the others. And they go into a store and, if you're hungry, you can go to a restaurant and say, man, I'm starving, help me please. Anything you want me to do, I'll dust the shelves, give me something to eat. They go in and they're taking 3 and 4 TVs and microwave ovens, and they're running out to their car with it. I don't understand that mentality, and there has to be a way to stop it. Now, you can't shoot people dead, although sometimes you think they need it, but you can't because then that makes you worse than the end product of what that was, You don't kill somebody for stealing. But there's got to be a deterrent. I haven't figured that one out yet. You can't throw them in prison because most of these people have long prison records. So that didn't deter them. So what else can you do? I don't know. Frontal lobotomy? I don't know. Nice crowd tonight. Have you noticed that? Here, I'll turn that way so you can see what's going on. So Dry Creek is in Gatlinburg. Definitely a crowd. Some of these stores are open. These here, and across the street, the arcade. What else? Sugar Baby is open. Escape Games is open. Seems like right in this little cluster here, the people are open. Smart move. Smart move. I mean, to me, being a former business owner, that to me is money walking past my door. And if my door is closed, locked up, and lights out, excuse me, you're missing business because these streets, these are like fish in a river. And if you don't put your hook out, you're not going to catch fish. So they're home and they're probably watching a game. Bonnie Richardson, not seen a bear yet. No, and I haven't been actively looking, but usually you can tell when there's a bear because people freak out. Rosie was up before. Teleco Toys, happy Thanksgiving era. Hello, Teleco. How are you? Good to see you too. See the Reagan Terrace? It looks like most of that's closed. Now, why would you do that? There's thousands of people an hour walking past. The Chicken Hut is open, and that looks like the only place that's open, the Chicken Hut. Stanga's is open. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing good, Teleco. I'm doing good. I feel pretty good today. You know what I noticed? I'll share this with you. Don't know why. Have not discussed it with my doctor yet. But when bad weather comes in, like right after I got out of the hospital, we had storms. I don't know if you remember that. We had a couple of days of storms. My chest hurt so bad, really bad, and I was eating nitroglycerin like Pez. And yesterday, my chest was killing me all day long, and that was right before the storms came. Now, I don't know if the low pressure has something to do with this or not, but the correlation is there. Cajun OGO, how are you? Cajun OGO. Fanny Farkles is open. They have to be open. The world would be coming to an end if Fanny Farkles was not open. You could jump in front of a bus if you see them closed because they never close. They don't. They're a great place to go. Come on, Ogle dogs, sausage and peppers. Oh my God, the Philly steak and cheese. I've had them all before I had my heart attack, so I don't ever stop there. But I'm allowed to smell. It is cold, Ocho. It's 45 degrees. 45 degrees. And this is the warm. This will be tomorrow's high. Is around 45 degrees. That sucks. I mean, I have things I really need to do. Oh, and Miss Marie keeps yelling at me. She says, "Don't do this. Stop doing that. Stop. Stop." She goes, "Don't do this." I go, "Honey, if I don't get it done, it's never gonna get done." Cold Louisiana as well. Right? It's like it's cold all across the whole nation right now. Jimmy Spencer, 35 degrees. That's chilly, chilly. I'm all prepared though. My tanks are full. They came up about 2 weeks ago and they filled everything up, so I'm good. And I got my heaters all over the place. I was at Lowe's yesterday. I got the things to replace tile and lay down some new tile, but I first have to replace tile before I lay new tile. John Esper, 37 up here in Ohio. By Sunday, it's supposed to be down around 5 above zero. See, now that's a little cold for me. I can take the lower 30s, but when we start getting into the 20s, that's when I start feeling it. Never used to, but welcome to getting old. It's no fun. Jason Aldean's. Yep, they're open. They're open. I see people on the rooftop. Oh, go right ahead. That's why I'm stopped. I always stop at the crosswalks. This, I almost said this dildo brain to the left there. He's parked right on the crosswalk. Oh, he's driving a Tesla. Say no more. Ew, don't you know Muffy and Buffy who we are? We have Starbucks in the car. Don't you know who we are? Muffy and Buffy. A lot of people. I want to see if this Teleco Toys, John Esper, put another log on. Is this guy over here, right there, that blue golf cart. Ew, I drove a Tesla. California. People are leaving California. John Esper, watching your videos are a lot more interesting than seeing 30 Dollywood. Or let's go on another cruise, right? Let's go on another cruise and eat as much food as we could possibly consume and never shower. You know, once in a while we'll go into the hot tub or we'll go into the ocean and we'll call that a bath. I want to see if these donkey brains here park on another crosswalk. I might have to say something. Uh, let's look together, okay? Because here comes a crosswalk. But the traffic's not going to stop there. Let's see. His glorified golf cart. I was bringing up California because Gavin Newsom, uh, once again, they passed a bill that by 2050, no gasoline cars will be allowed to be sold in California. Now, of course, anybody with half a brain, you wouldn't have to buy a car, John Esper, or you got Gatlin, yeah, the slushy. I haven't seen him around begging money. I expect to see him any day with, we'll do videos for money. Um, so 2050, you won't be able to buy a gasoline car. You'll have to buy an electric car. But the way to get around that is you lease it because you're not buying the car. You lease the car, and that's a loophole in the law. So what will happen is people will stop buying cars, and a major portion of cars are manufactured there. So that's going to nix a whole bunch of jobs. I forget how many people have left. I'm trying to go from memory, but it was around 840,000 people have moved out of California already. Teleco Toys, California is moving to East. Yeah, they're right here now. Da, 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 da. So Paco and Juanita, pack your bags because Tom Holman is after you. Now the Tesla's out of sight. Sorry. Teleco Toys. We got two or three for neighbors. Lucky you. That's why I moved to where there's no neighbors. The only thing I see occasionally is a tourist comes up and they'll rent some cabins up above us, and then they're gone in 2 days. I don't have to deal with their nonsense. Jeff Shuchuk, happy Thanksgiving to you. Bob Stewart, 35 degrees here in southern Idaho with an air stagnation advisory. Really? So people like me with lung issues have COPD need to take it easy. Yes, you know you do. Be very careful. Nothing worse than running out of air. These stores are open over here. What is this one? Season's Best. Season's Best. Branded. They're open. Buckboard is open. So a lot of them are smart. Some of them are not so smart. Then they bitch that they don't have any money. They go, well, we didn't do so good this month. Well, because you're closed. Either you're a store or you're not a store. When you make a commitment to open an establishment, you make a commitment. And that means you're there 7 days a week, 365. Sunrise to sunset. That's why I refused to open another store. I never had a moment for me. Or when I did, it was after midnight by the time I got done doing all the paperwork and stuff. You won't be hearing that after a while. Pack your bags, Paco. I wonder if I yelled out immigration, immigration, they would run. That's a lot of traffic there. I can imagine going back to Pigeon Forge is going to be a bit congested. Bonnie says, glad I don't work there anymore. Yeah, I can imagine it was a nightmare when you were here, huh? That's why they had to make designated spots. There was no place for you workers to park. I remember that. I felt bad for you because you got to get to work. This focus doesn't like to focus. Focus. All red is open. Bring this down a little bit. How about that? Okay, there. That usually stops it from unfocusing. It can't find, there's not enough light. Gary, 2 hours. I see JFK is in front of you. Yeah. Yes. Still line coming into Gatlinburg. I had to double check the clock. For some reason, it felt like it was, 11 o'clock, but it's only 6:39, 6:40. 20 minutes in front of the hour is 7 o'clock, 45 degrees. Under most, lost the connection there for a second. Sorry. What time does Marie go off to work? She's got to be in by 3. Got to be in by 3. Today I got her in a little bit earlier because I was supposed to be at Ross's at somewhere between 2 and 2:30. So I got there a few minutes late. There's still the the industry that the tourist industry suffers the last when it comes to problems with the economy, because everybody wants to do that last hoorah, especially if times are tough. They go, okay, we've been working on this all year. We're going to go on this vacation. We're going to go here, here, here. And what they do is, they want some fun time. They earned it. They work all year long to get away. And when you got idiots running the government who have absolutely no idea what it's like to have a hard time, they just lose all perspective of what the outside is doing. They're so encapsulated in their own little worlds of parties and champagne and all that crap. And I think everybody, it's kind of like Marie Antoinette, let them eat cake, and they have no clue what's really going on in this world because they don't suffer from it, because they're stealing your money as they're telling you they're going to make things better for you. And they're just thieves. It's evil. That side, the left, is truly evil. Not all left, but you know what I'm talking about, the wacko left, the left of left. That's why they need to be moved out, replaced, put in sensible thinking people. I'm all for term limits, all for it. I believe there should be a cap on everybody, not career. And that includes judges too, by the way. No career judges, because what happens after a while, they get jaded. They get too comfortable, too complacent. And what happens is they stop thinking with their heads. They start thinking with their pocketbooks, going, well, if I stay on a few more years, I'll probably get a raise. I'll get this increase. I can buy that property. They're scamming. And the whole idea is you let them stay in for X, and goodbye, good night, Irene. Time for you to get off the bench. Time for you to get out of office and go find a job in the private sector. Then you'd really weed out the deadwood, because only people who are truly dedicated or really want to make change for the better would do it. They do their job and say, I served 6 years here and I did this, and I'm proud of it, and now I'm going back to private sector. Agreed? Disagree? You tell me what you think. Always open for your input. You never have to be afraid on this channel. Thank you, Don. If more politicians were clear thinking and thinking for the benefit of the people, their constituents, they would make the right decisions. If they are not held accountable, then why is there any accountability if you are not held to it with a high standard? The bar has to be set high so that people reach for the stars instead of digging in the dirt. Dry Creek. Oh, wait, I gotta go around this corner before I can read that. Don't want to slam into anybody. Going into the store real quick on your way to your place. All right, I'll be in touch with you probably tomorrow. I gotta see what's going on tomorrow. But you're in town for a while? You're not just like leaving tomorrow, are you? You do that sometimes. I'm going through the tunnel. I might lose your signal. I don't know. I know. I told you I'd lose the signal. I have no idea when it's going to lose and when it's not going to lose. Got to change the filters on the air conditioner and the furnace. I bought those already. So that's one thing I got to do tomorrow. That's a quickie job, not a big deal, but it's got to get done. And of course, you got to vacuum the grates and all that crap. You got to do that. Frog King Tom, I was just talking about you. Happy Thanksgiving, Jeff and everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you. I thought you were watching football, because I know you're a big fan. Rob and Denise are, I think she said they're going into a store real quick. Yep, there they are. You were, I knew it. Cowboys lost, I'm assuming, right? It was 7-4 last night. I don't follow, but I keep my ears open all the time. 7-4. Audie Dobbins, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving, Jeff. From Gaffney, North Carolina. Winning at the half. See? Winning at the half. What happened? They were getting their butts kicked. I'm always cruising around all the news stations, so I get updates of every little thing that's going on. Especially when I'm on a long drive. I like news talk. Oh, South Carolina, okay. My apologies, Bonnie. Be watching Vols tomorrow. I bet you will be. Tomorrow they play Vanderbilt. Who's in Frankie? Skip Jelly Roll. These names, these artists, they're here today and gone tomorrow, and the next day, who knows, right? Who the hell? It's not like it used to be. These artists come in, their gazillion dollars, and never heard from again, and then do it all on methamphetamines and stuff, or how many cars do you have? I have 40 cars. Yeah, but you can't afford them anymore. You used up all your money. Yeah, but I got 40 cars. What do you need? One car is more than enough. You can only drive one at a time. But dislike Jerry. I'm not a fan. Not a fan of any contemporary artists right now. Nothing impressed me. It's all been done. Everything's done under the sun, and then all the music has been. It's just rehashed, reworked, retuned. Bob Stewart. Hello, Tom. Hi, Dry Creek. Now we're back in Pigeon Forge. Probably should apply the brakes, right? Think I should apply the brakes? I guess soon, they were going to change the stop signs, and it wouldn't say stop anymore. It'd say alto, because we have to be sensitive to illegal. They can't read our signs, so we need to just change all the signs, right? How many, excuse me, how many times you pick up a box of anything, I don't care, a box of Cheerios, and you turn it around and it's in English and Spanish? What the F? What? No, that costs more money to do that. And then we got to pay more money for the stupid Cheerios because we have to be sensitive to other people. Sensitive this. Here, this is sensitive. Let me tell you about it. I'm sure when I go to their country, they don't write it in English. Why do we got to be always sensitive? When did we become pussies? Frog King Tom. We have full commercials in Spanish. And here too, Tom. I see it all the time. Be watching like a T-Mobile commercial. Shut this shit off. Shut this crap off. If you can't understand it in English, pick up a book. Figure it out. Because I couldn't make it in your country if I didn't figure out your language. Unbelievable. I'm so tired of this. We must be more sensitive. No, we need to be more strict. We need to start smacking heads around and getting people to understand the law is the law. And I'm tired of reading all this crap in another language. I mean, might as well go, well, okay, let's not just have English and Spanish. Let's put Chinese, French, Venezuelan, okay, Zimbabwe, because got to be sensitive to Zimbabwe's, right? Just a whole back would have nothing and a leaflet in the box so you could read what poison you're eating on the crap you're buying in whatever language you understand, right? Holy mackerel. When are you people going to wake up? Not you people. Half the people that work in the former jobs are refugees from Africa. Yes. And Jamaica. And it's like, whoa, hold on. Get out of my country. We don't want you here. There's Pigeon Forge Traders right there. We're going right by it right now. They got quite a few cars there. That's good to know. The Zimbabwe. Well, yeah. It's amazing. I got these earbuds. Of course, I got ripped off. These translator earbuds. You see them all the time on TikTok. I said, let me try. It was under $20. So I sent away. The leaflet was bigger than the box. I opened it up and this Bible fell out of it. This thick as an old-time Bible. And it had every language you could think of in it. Some I didn't even know. And I go, what the hell? And after all said and done, I set it up. It didn't work. It didn't work. Holy mackerel. And the instructions, of course, were from Chinese to English, so you know that that's never good. You know it's going to go south real quick when you start reading it. And then, oh, God, I set it up, and it can, in your country, cannot work in your country. We have a refugee center at the local college here, and they should close it. Or call ICE. When they come through the door, handcuff them, throw them in a bus, throw them on a plane. That's what we're going to have to do, you know that. We got to pay for the bus out of our money. We got to pay for the plane with our money and ship them back. And basically, it's just going to be a big cycle. They're going to go out the exit of the bus and the plane and come in the entrance of our country again. They're going to keep, it's repetitive until we lock the borders down, and they need to shut them down all the way around, north, east, south, and west. Shut them down. Do a moratorium for 5 or 10 years, whatever, or at least this term, 4 years, closed, nobody in, nobody in. Then you start back engineering. You start tracking down these cockroaches, and you just start getting them out, because I'm telling you, this place is going to turn into a sewer, a cesspit, because we don't want to offend. Oh, I don't want to offend. Yes, I do. Oh, absolutely I do. Paco, get out of my country. Get out. Imagine I used to do this for a living. Only there would be other words being used. Barb Stewart, my friend still works, and she told me many of them went back to their citizenship. They're afraid Trump will evict them. Yeah. Now, you want to do it legally? File the papers. You can do that. Go right ahead. You do it legally. I have no issues with you. My wife had to do it. Her mother had to do it. Her father had to do it. My parents had to do it. Yet you come in the entrance, the welcoming entrance, fill out your paperwork, and you wait until they call your name. But no, of course, the wacko left said, oh no, we need to let as many in as possible and pay for them. And pay for them. How stupid is that? What is the incentive to work when you're getting a check every month to do nothing? You be like Yitz. Leslie Cryer, the Yankees that moved south need to learn Southern too. It took me a while to understand your language, use. Coming from New York, hey, use guys. What you doing here? It took a while. If we all understood each other and worked with each other to make life easier for each other, then we wouldn't have the problems we have today. Because if you follow the rules, you would be allowed in, you'd assimilate with the culture. Most countries, we used to be this way. You have to learn the language before you can get cleared for citizenship. Dry Creek. We're at our place. Talk to you tomorrow. Okay, thanks for joining us. Thank you. I appreciate it. I will talk to you. You had to, and this is up till recently, you had to be able to speak the language in order to get your citizenship. Now, doesn't matter. You don't have to speak any language. You could be a deaf, blind, mute, and you'll still get citizenship and a check. Barb said, "Stay away from Idaho. We're full." Yeah, we're full. We got four major cities here have gangs, the bad gangs, and these guys are not friendly. They're killers, murderers, and rapists. Now, why do we want them in here? Because their country didn't want them. The trash out of. They give us their toilet here, and they expect us to take care of them. No, sorry, Bob. Your days are numbered. I can imagine, Barb. It's very scary, and it would only get scarier if Kamala won. Things would have gotten real scary here. Listen, cry. Those gangs need to. Yeah, they are first to go. Tom Holman says they know who they are, and the thing that I liked about it, because I thought about this but didn't hear him say this, where there's one, there's 10. They all hang out together. They're like cockroaches. Cockroaches they don't live a solitary life. They bunch up, and that's what they do. So where they know where one is, then they're going to find more than one, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Follow the arrows. Happy Thanksgiving, Ohio. Follow the arrows. What's going to happen is they're already having not riots but protests all over. We belong to stay here and all that. No, no, no. You don't understand. You have an order for removal. Get the hell out. Barb Stewart. Oh, well. I'm tired. Good night, everyone. Please be safe. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate you being here with us. Have a good night. So we'll see what's going to happen in January. Now, I'm sure Trump is going to stick to his guns, and he's going to get these people out of here. And they have an option. Either they can go quietly or they can go not quietly. Either you make a wise decision or an unwise decision, but you're going to go. And they'll be coming into places like this. They'll be looking. They'll be going into the restaurants. You can't imagine how many illegals are working in the restaurants here and in the hotel hospitality industry. They're all over here. They keep a very low profile, but I see them. Listen, cry. I can't count how many times women on TikTok warn about being followed at Walmart by sketchy people. Yes, got to remember, thank you for bringing that up. These guys, a lot of them, they're dangerous as hell. They will follow you home. When you get into your car, and I tell Miss Marie, the first thing you do is lock the doors. The very first thing when that door shuts is you lock the doors. Because you don't know who followed you. You don't know who's in the car next to you or hiding down. Hank Graham, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving to you too. You don't know. So you get in the car, lock it. The first thing you do, and whenever you leave a store, ladies, this is especially for you, but I do it all the time just out of habit because I was born and raised in New York. Before you leave a store, you look left and right, straight ahead, left and right, and examine and survey the area. I know it sounds a little paranoid, but that's what's kept me alive because there's been several times that I saw things that would have gotten me into some serious trouble, but by backing up and taking a look and see if somebody is ducked down behind something or near a corner of a building, and you look. I got followed in Ybor City. It was years ago, and I just felt the hair on my back stand up. At the time, I was with somebody else, and I said, "Keep walking, and do whatever I do. Just don't ask questions. Just do whatever I do." And walked a couple steps, and there was a door open to a store, and I just grabbed her by the arm and pulled her in. And the guy was right behind me, and I don't know where that I don't know where that ended, but I'm going to say goodnight. Okay, I love you, mean it. Thank you for joining me on this Thanksgiving Eve drive. Thank you for joining me in my rant. I appreciate that very, very much. And of course, my friends, I will see you all very, very soon. Happy Thanksgiving.